Hello, welcome back to class. Um, we are the final module of the course, and today we'll be talking about the emerging issues in financial accounting. When we talk about the emerging issues in financial accounting, we are trying to look at what the recent socioeconomic changes in the world has, the effect it has on financial accounting or accounting profession. And you see, one major thing that has been happening is the transition into remote and digital accounting services. And any firm or organization that fail to adapt to this experiences a form of setback, because that is how financial profession is surviving presently as a result of the system, the technological advancement that has happened. So it is very important that we look at it. And when we talk about um, these challenges are related to issues like cloud technology, the cyber security, the automation, remote work, and burnout. And looking at this, how are they challenges to accounting profession? You see, for cloud-based technology, when accountants fail to adopt cloud tools, they are the risk, they are being left behind. They are at the risk of being left behind at the end. So it is very, very important that um, accounting profession and adopt cloud-based technology. And this is very important for a firm. Also, about the cyber security, how is it a challenge? Increasing cyber threats actually require stronger protection measures. And an organization that fail to actually provide the necessary security would lose their very vital informations because um, of cyber theft or threats that are coming, that are showing. And about the automation, automation demands accountants to upgrade their tech skills. So one of the challenge that has been faced by accounting profession is the aspect of automation. When an organization or an accountant rather fails to uh, upgrade their his or her skill, it's a problem because um, accounting profession is evolving every day, and there is need for such an accountant to also upgrade to that. Another is the remote work. Just like I said, it is one of the major areas that accounting profession is shifting to. You don't need to be physically present for you to be able to do your work. So remote setup challenge collaboration and expenses control. So when this is actually put into place, um, it actually brings about collaboration and controls expenses. And this is what is necessary for the accounting profession, whereby you'll be able to also put to use remote work. The last is the burnout. Burnout is working on having a long hour work, especially during tax season, whereby you need to um, say make sure that you provide the necessary things. So this leads to burnout, and it is a challenge in accounting profession. These are very important issues that need to be looked into. And um, when we talk about other aspects, there are also some other aspects that are very, very important to look into. And the first is the digital access and cryptocurrency. You see, the rise of cryptocurrency challenges traditional accounting method for valuation, recognition, and disclosure. So this new brings about a challenge different from the traditional accounting method. So in terms of valuation, the recognition, and the disclosure. Another major area is the ESG, which is environmental, social, and governance reporting. It is a very, very important aspect, and it's the emerging demand for environmental, social, and governance disclosure to transform financial reporting standard. So it is a very important aspect of accounting also. Another is a revenue recognition complexity. You see, the implementation of the IFRS 15 and the ASC 606 has led to ongoing discussion about how to recognize revenue in complex contracts, particularly in industries such as technology and construction, which is a emerging issue also. Another one we have is the lease accounting, which is the recent standard, that is the IFRS 16 and ASC 842, are reshaping balance sheets and impacting financial ratio. And by that, it's very important to look into it, making it to become an emerging um, issue in financial accounting. We also have the artificial intelligence and automation. The integration of the AI and automation in accounting processes raises question about data integrity, security, and the future role of accountants, whether they will lose their job or not. And this is very important topic to look into as we in financial accounting. Also, we have the cybersecurity risk, which is with the rising increase in digital transaction, firms are exposed to data breach and requiring stronger financial reporting control. We also have globalization and international standard. We have the impact of COVID-19. These are essential to be looked into. We also have the financial statement transparency. When we talk about the transparency in financial statements, is the stakeholders push for more transparent disclosure, especially regarding how balance sheet items. And this is very, very important. We have the taxation issue too. We have the supply chain disruption. And finally, we have the diversity in financial reporting. A major aspect we are talking at or looking at is the ECG. And just like we said, ECG reporting reflects growing demand for corporate transparency on sustainability, social responsibility, and governance practices. And this involves disclosing environmental impact, the social initiatives, and government governance structure alongside traditional financial detail. So when we talk about this, accountants are essential in collecting, measuring, verifying, and presenting this ESG data in a reliable and standardized way. As an accountant or intending accountant, you have the role to present, to collect, measure, verify, and present this data in a reliable and standard way. Also, ESG reports include metrics like carbon emission, diversity statistics, and supply chain labor practice. We have the ECG framework, and these frameworks are the GRI, the SASB, and TCFV guide. And these are the global reporting initiatives, the Sustainability Accounting Standard Board, and the Task Force on Climate-related Financial Disclosure. These are the governing boards in ESG accounting, and you can read further about them. What are the roles, or what role does a ESG accountant play? The ESG accountant analyzes both financial and non-financial data to access business risks, performance, and stakeholders' impact. They also ensure that ESG considerations are reflected in financial judgments, just as asset valuation, inventory, and regulatory compliances. What are the needed skills in sustainability accounting and ESG reporting? We have the risk management, the data analysis, and project execution. So we have it as such. And also, unlike the traditional accounting, ESG accounting emphasizes broader issues like climate risk, social equity, and ethical governance. You can read about the evolution of ESG accounting and what are the challenges in ESG reporting. The key challenges are inconsistent metric with data reliability issues and limited standardization, though it presents opportunity for value creation, innovation, and enhanced stakeholder trust. What impact does ESG, what impact, the impact of ESG accounting? This is, it has transformed corporate governance and investment practice by aligning business strategies with sustainability, risk management, and long-term value creation. For the integrated reporting, it is it combines financial and non-financial information together to provide a holistic view on organizations' value creation, emphasizing the relevance of ESG factor in strategic performance. We have key components of integrated reporting. Um, we have the organizational overview and external environment, which is very, very important. We also have the risk and opportunity, risk and opportunities. We have the strategy and resource allocation. We have the business model. We have the performance. You can read through them in your notes. And lastly, we'll be talking about the benefits of integrated reporting for modern businesses. The first is that it helps in stronger decision making. The second, it enhances stakeholders' trust or confidence, and it also um, identify gaps and closing terms, and it helps continuous improvement by linking financial results with ESG performance in a unified framework. Yes, we've gotten to the end of the class, and I hope it's a time for you to go back to your notes and check through and make sure you do the needful where you need to ask questions. Please do. Thank you.